Welcome to Thursday edition of the Premier League Zone. My name is Anthony Ajulu, and this is your number one family radio station, Inspiration FM. And the question on everybody's lips this morning is: will Harry Kane leave Tottenham Hotspur? If you're wondering why I'm asking this question, well, it seems like Daniel Levy, the Tottenham Hotspur chairman, is going to offer. Well, he has offered Harry Kane, as they said it over there, a bumper new deal that would increase his current wages of £200,000 a week. Now, they want him to stay, they don't want to lose him, and we also hear that he's angry that Thomas Tuchel spoke to Harry Kane in private. We'll be delving into all the nitty-gritty involving that particular saga on the show this morning, and of course all the latest transfer gist, as United's £34 million bid for Andre Onana have been rejected by Inter Milan. Arsenal have agreed a fee with Ajax for Yuri and Timber. All of this and more is all we have for you on the show this morning. But as always, I'm not alone today. Triple O Olatunji Olajide Olaniyi is in the studio with me. Triple O, how are you doing this morning?
I'm good. I'm doing good. The man with the most EPL titles is not here. So we that have Champions League titles can gather and have a party.
Yes. Anyway, like I said, we have quite a lot. There's stuff on Chelsea on the show today as well. Christian Pulisic might be moving to AC Milan. That deal is almost at an advanced stage. We're talking about that as well, and everything else involving the game in England. Of course, you can reach us at any point on the show. 0700 923 923 923 is the number for you to call. 0700 923 923 923. Well, also you can also call us, send WhatsApp messages to 01 7313 6193. 01 7313 6193. Remember, you can call or send WhatsApp messages to that number. Right, so let's just get into, we'll get to Harry Kane in a bit. Let's just get some things out of the way first, because the Harry Kane conversation looks like it's something that will take some time. So let's start with Arsenal. They've agreed a fee for Yuri and Timber, 38.5 million euros. That's what Arsenal have offered for the defender, and that deal could be announced before the end of the weekend. But personal terms should not be an issue. Medicals clearly should not be an issue as well. And all said and done, looks like Arsenal are getting a really good defender.
Yes, look like they are getting a really good defender, because Yuri Timber is a really, really good defender. If you look at some of his numbers from the just concluded 2022-2023 season, he played the most amount of passes into the final third of all in all the top 5 European leagues. Yes, if you put all the top 5, and when you play pass into the final third, I'm talking about passes into the danger zone, that's into the 18-yard of the opposition. So which means he's very, very fantastic on his feet. When it comes to he's comfortable on the ball. He is not one of the tallest, but he's comfortable on the ball. And for Arsenal, who are a team that likes to play the ball on the ground, he is a very, very good take for Arsenal when or if they complete that deal. And I don't think this deal will be completed this week. I think the deal will be completed eventually, but not this week. I expect it to be completed next week, because the main focus is the Declan Rice deal. He's going to have his medical tomorrow. The payment structure has been agreed, so they need to get that one under wraps. I don't think they will have enough time to really tackle the Yuri Timbers deal, but good addition to that Arsenal defense. You now look at the options Arsenal we have at the back. There's going to be the likes of Saliba, who has extended his contract with Arsenal. There's going to be Gabriel Magalhaes right there. There's Ben White, who also can play. Who is a central defender, but has been playing as a right. He played as a right back throughout last season. Then Yuri Timber as well. Then the question that comes to your mind is, who will now be the two centre back pairing for Arsenal? Is it going to be Gabriel Magalhaes and Saliba just like last season? Is it going to be Yuri Timber and William Saliba? But it looks like the constant here is William Saliba. So we are waiting to see who partner Saliba at the back.
Well, Arsenal are not paying me to make that decision. Arteta is getting big money, he will decide it. I'm sure he's happy with that kind of headache.
Arteta's headache.
He's happy with that kind of headache. I'm glad you mentioned it. So let's go to Manchester United. Of course, Mason Mount has been unveiled as an Arsenal player, as a Manchester United player who wear the number 7 shirt, which has caused a lot of conversation and a lot of discussion about how he's not deserving of a shirt that important in the history of Manchester United. We're not going into all of that. But the big story from United is that Andre Onana's deal, the bid for Andre Onana has been rejected by Inter Milan. It was a bid of around £34 million. That's what United made, and Inter Milan feel like it's not even close to what they want. But £39 million is what Manchester United offered, but talks are still ongoing. Inter open to selling him. United clearly want the player. Andre Onana is open to making the move to play for his former boss as well. So it looks like it's only a matter of time. Something will be agreed with this deal.
Yes, I think this deal will eventually go through. Inter, they want 60 million euros, which is about 51 million pounds, thereabout. But United do not, their first offer did not meet the valuation of Inter Milan. And this is a man that Erik ten Hag trusts. This is a man that he has worked with over the years. We've seen managers who, when they move to another club or when they move to a new club, they tend to want to bring some of the players they've worked with in the past, because they feel these players understand their philosophy and can help them interpret their tactics even more quicker and faster and even better on the field of play. And we saw that with him bringing Anthony from Ajax when he joined Manchester United, bringing Martinez as well. Now he wants to bring a former player of him while he was at Ajax. He trusts Onana. Onana is a ball playing goalkeeper. Yep. He's one of the best when it comes to ball playing. We saw that in the Champions League final, even better than the Manchester City goalkeeper. Yeah. He did better ball playing in that Champions League final than Ederson Moraes. But you look away from that. What about the goalkeeping? The goalkeeping itself, saving the ball. Onana is good. Yes, the numbers are there in the last Champions League in the past season, but he did not achieve those numbers on his own. He also had a very good cover, a very good defense to protect him, and that was why it was a collective effort from the Inter defense and Onana in the goal post. So when it comes to Manchester United, yes, he's a good goalkeeper, world-class goalkeeper right there. I'm not going to take anything away from him, but I'm going to tell United fans that this Onana is not a goalkeeper that gives you that kind of feeling of this goalkeeper is impossible to score a game. So we've seen goalkeepers that they are so fearful in goal. Onana is not fearful in goal.
He's not actually.
The likes of Jan Oblak during their A days and they were fearful in goal. The likes of Manuel Neuer was fearful in goal. Buffon at some point was fearful in goal. Peter Cech at some point was fearful in goal. Lemar was fearful in goal. But Onana is not that goalkeeper that is very fearful. Even Alisson Becker, before we start making all of this recent mistake, he was fearful in goal. So you look at Onana, he's a good goalkeeper, no doubt, decent goalkeeper, but I don't think I want to see how he's going to cope in the Premier League. The Premier League is not the Dutch league, and it's not the Italian league. You come out like that, a midfield goalkeeper in the Premier League. They should remind him that they shoot from outside the box. They shoot from the other half in the Premier League.
We shall see. Let's go to Chelsea very quickly. We hear Inter Milan AC Milan, are in advanced talks over Christian Pulisic. They have offered, they have made a bid which is understood to be less than what Chelsea wants. Lyon offered £25 million, 25 million euros, which is closer to what Chelsea wants, and which is more than what AC Milan are offering. But the thing is, Pulisic wants AC Milan. He doesn't want Lyon. He wants to move to AC Milan. So maybe Chelsea will have no choice than to reduce their asking price, and just if they want the guy to go, they should just let him go.
Yes, actually Chelsea want to move on from Christian Pulisic, and AC Milan also, they want the player. The player also wants to move away from Chelsea. So it's like a general consensus that there's no more space for Christian Pulisic at Stamford Bridge. And you look at the offers. Yes, Chelsea got something close to what they wanted from Lyon, but the player is not willing to go to Lyon. He wants to go to AC Milan. If you were in his shoes as well, he will go to AC Milan instead of Lyon, because AC Milan are a much bigger team, and the project there is also very mouth-watering. But you look at AC Milan, they want to get this player. There's a good relationship. Even Christian Pulisic and his camp, they've spoken to Chelsea. They've told Chelsea that please, you should just take this offer. Let everybody just finish this thing. So there is a deal that should get over the line. It's a deal I expect you get over the line. I think Chelsea might not get what they're asking for, but they will get something close to that from AC Milan, and they will let him go.
All right. Aston Villa, we hear would like to take Wilfred Gnonto. from Leeds United. Everton also interested in the 19-year-old Italian international. He was at the under-20s until under-21 recently, and we'll see who gets him at the end of the day. I think he's a useful player, quick, and very, very
a very good squad player for them,
for teams like this. So we'll see what happens. And some strange things happening. We don't know how. Again, this is silly season. Lots of rumors and speculation, but we hear Newcastle are holding talks with Leonardo Bonucci from Juventus. Bonucci feels his time at Juventus is done, and he might try another league in the twilight of his career, make some money at the end of the day. And it seems like the manager Eddie Howe feels like experience at the back could be useful for Newcastle. What do you think about, just very quickly, what do you think about this entire thing?
Well, Bonucci is a leader, leader in the Italian national team, also leader at Juventus. They are qualified. They've qualified for the Champions League. They will play in the Champions League. This is a man that has played in Champions League. He's seen it all. He's played in Champions League final. So they probably need someone with that experience going into the Champions League next season, and that is why they are looking at getting the services of Leonardo Bonucci. Don't forget, this man also went to AC Milan at some point in his career, and before he had to return to Juventus. So I'm not sure Bonucci has the pace for the Premier League, but I'm very sure Thiago Silva had the pace for the Premier League. Till now he doesn't have the pace, but other things that he's been able to do, you rarely see Thiago Silva chasing down an opposition player. So if he's experienced enough, so I think because of this looks like a Champions League signing.
Yes,
it is a Champions League signing for me. I don't see how Bonucci will fit into the Premier League, but yes, he comes with the leadership and the experience.
All right, let's go to Harry Kane, because that's what everybody wants to talk about. We know Bayern Munich have made two bids. One was verbal, one was official, both rejected by Tottenham Hotspur. And we also know that Harry Kane has met with Thomas Tuchel in London at Harry Kane's house. They had a conversation, and again, we don't know what the details of that conversation is. We also know that Daniel Levy is angry that Harry Kane and Thomas Tuchel will meet his star player in secret. That's what we're hearing, that Thomas Tuchel is angry that they met Harry Kane in secret. And basically what he has told his people is that he has vowed to let Bayern Munich bleed as they chase Harry Kane. And if you know Daniel Levy, you know he's not saying this thing willy-nilly. He's not saying it as an empty threat. The man is a very, 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 very tough man. If you know, you know. But the gist from this morning is that beyond all of this anger and vowing to make Bayern Munich bleed, that they have offered Harry Kane a new deal to extend his contract over there at the club. He currently earns £200,000 a week. They want to increase this. We don't know what the current offer is. I'm sure in the coming days all will be revealed. But they are going to hold on to Harry Kane. And like I said in the morning, it seems like the collective football family is hoping Harry Kane sees the light. Feels like it's bondage for Harry Kane. He has to win a trophy. For someone who has played, who has broken so many records, world-class player, he needs to end his career. He's 30 now. He has to end his career with a title.
Yes,
how do you see all this playing out?
Well, Harry Kane, the most goals for a single Premier League club belongs to Harry Kane. Also, just going through some of the stats, Tottenham's all-time Premier League scorer and also European goal scorer right there. He's also, most away goals in the Premier League, Harry Kane. Also, most Premier League goals in the calendar year, Harry Kane. So, most Premier League Player of the Month award is Harry Kane. Most competitive goals for England is Harry Kane. England's joint top scorer in major tournaments is Harry Kane. He also he has scored against all his Premier League oppositions. So all of these things, all of these achievements for Harry Kane alone, and I think at this point, Harry Kane knows that he has to move away from Tottenham Hotspur, and him meeting with Thomas Tuchel in his home in London, that's in Harry Kane's home in London over the weekend, already shows the intent. And this is not the first time we've seen this intent from Harry Kane. Hold on.
Does it show intent? Because it's not like he went to Thomas Tuchel's house. Now, if somebody comes to visit you, somebody who is a big name like Thomas Tuchel, you welcome him to your house and discuss with him, and he will go. I don't think it shows any intent until Harry Kane walks out of Spurs and holds another jersey. Look, I don't know what Daniel Levy, what hold he has over Harry Kane. It just seems like he has the hold over Harry Kane.
Dan Levy is just being a stingy man. Whether he likes it or not, at some point Tottenham will need to move beyond Harry Kane. And for the new manager, 𝐼𝐍𝐶 Postecoglou, they need to solve Harry Kane's issue. Last 2 seasons when he wanted to join City, he did not report for training on time. He did not report to pre-season camp on time, and they had to, cause a whole lot of drama.
So you think that's what he will take?
I don't think he will go through that route. That has been done. I don't think he will want to. He did that and it did not work.
Yeah.
So why do it again? So just be peaceful about it.
All right.
Harry Kane himself needs to drop it. See, if you want to leave a club, it's not just about rumors and everything. Drop a transfer request.
That you want to move.
Drop a transfer request. I want to leave. Drop a transfer request. Then let everybody come for you. All this story. He has not even come out to say he wants to leave. It's all reports. If you really want to leave, Baba, stand up. Right that. Tell your agents or you yourself, go and drop a transfer request.
I want to move.
I want to leave. We've seen players drop transfer requests when they intend to leave clubs. You come out and you say it with your mouth.
He doesn't want to offend the fans.
Anyway, he's not a slave now.
It's a saga we will track. Like I said, it's something I said at the start of the transfer window, there's something we will track throughout the window, and it's something we'll continue to track and see where it ends eventually, whether it's at Bayern Munich or he remains at Spurs. 0700, you want to say something very quickly?
Yes, I want to say something. Say, Harry Kane is not earning enough and he's not winning trophies. At least if you are not winning trophies, at least make it up with the money. You are earning £200,000 per year. 200,000 for the past 6 years.
Did you enjoy this video? Hit the subscribe button for more. Leave a comment and like. Thank you.